Okie dokie. Coughing during stream setup? No, I was... Well, partially my computer decided to, give me the... Gotta restart it. But it was mostly, Invincible. I was finishing the episode of Invincible that I was watching. Which, good show. Yeah, I should have watched it just a little faster, but... I've slowly kind of phased out all the fun things in my day. So, when it gets to be the end of the day and it's dinner and I'm like... I'm just gonna watch a show and chill. It's the one day, part of the day. It's part of, like, going around for a walk. Going for a walk around the block is also just like a moment to pause. But otherwise, I skip breakfast now because I don't have time because of commuting. And then lunch, I just play like Wordle at lunch, which is not much of a break. So it's only like 20 minutes for eating food. So that at the end of the day, after a long commute and doing stuff at work, I'm just like, nah, it's... Still 40 minutes left on the VOD, not fully up to date. I think that's the last 40 minutes. I think it might have been like half an hour, 20 minutes or something. I was messing with Ryder. Brainoid said, "Hey, have you tried this?" And I downloaded it, and then I was gonna set it up, and then didn't mess with it. So, oh, I guess I would have to have okay, I kind of wanted to add trees. That's the last thing I was about to do last time. Although, as Brainode was saying, I should probably fix the camera. It's warm. It was not warm outside. It was really windy outside. But it is warm in here. Yeah, I keep expecting spring to be like a certain temperature, and it's really, as of right now, it's kind of bouncing between more of like a winter and a summer and averaging out to a little warmer temperature, but now I'm just making myself want to play Balatro. Oh, got cold enough to get ice? That's a bummer. Although it's one of those weird things of like, I actually like the act of scraping ice off the car. There's a satisfying, like, it's got that power wash simulator vibe to it. You get that like very specific, like, you could see all of the ice that you scraped off the car. Although when it's particularly frozen, that's not as fun. But also using Ryder, mostly switched to it because of at the time, Unreal Engine IntelliSense support in Visual Studio was very lacking, but Ryder was fine. But now, so used to Ryder, not switching back. Yeah. Like, I only got it downloaded last time, and then I think I need to also set it so that it pops up in Ryder instead of... Just ready to hang up the winter coat for the years all. Yeah, I actually like winter, but I like it less on the East Coast here. It's just cold. There's rarely any snow. Maybe there's some rain. But like when I was in Colorado and there was snow, it was like, it felt like there was a reason for it to be cold. Otherwise the cold's just kind of boring. Okay, so did I want to... Because I don't think this is going to do anything. Because I have to get it right? Or, well, I probably could mess with the script in here and save it and see if that affects it. Yeah, what I want to do is just slap trees on the planet. What I probably should do is fix the camera and... try out this Ryder thing because I have it downloaded, so And I'm trying to be that better person. It's exhausting. Well, the real issue is just asking, what would my best self do? Because I tend to be a better person when I ask that question. But I don't ask the question all the time. I don't know where to switch this. That's Text Mesh Pro settings. That's Unity version control. Editor. That's the Unity editor, but is that also pops it up in an IDE? Player? No, that's probably the yeah, see, that was an ad that it didn't say anything. It just sort of popped it up. Oh, we have an icon now. Is it in Unity, though? Like, I made an icon that is a lot better than just a stretched square. Yeah, I'm like, I kind of have a little bit of a headache, and I'm like, I was just chewing the heck out of a ton of Starbursts. I got these mini Starbursts. Well, it was really, I went to the movies and was like, I want some root beer. So I got some root beer, and I was also like, well, there's typically like soda and candy, right? Or soda and popcorn, and I was like, I don't want popcorn. I know butter is like eating too much popcorn. It makes my stomach upset and gives me a headache. So instead, I got a bunch of little mini Starbursts, and I ate way too many mini Starbursts. And then I still had the bag to go through. And then, like I said, after a long day, I just want to chill. So I had too many Starbursts, and now I'm like, I think I wore out my jaw. Gave myself a headache, and a bunch of sugar is probably also not helping. I was getting the icon. Okay, the whole thing was, it's in here, isn't it? Yeah, it's in here. It's this hoverboard, I think, right? But yeah, let's see. I think I got myself a headache off of eating too much sugar, and but watching Invincible was fun. I found a new Pixel VTuber, new Pixel game dev VTuber today. When I was just yeah, I didn't get as much done at work today because the computer decided to log me out of some stuff, and I was like, well. And then I was I didn't get a hold of IT in time to fix it, so it's like, oh, okay, well. Oops, let's go watch Twitch. Okay, I did not add it to Unity. That's what I'm doing. I'm dragging. Okay. Here. We're going to here. I'm trying to do 3 things at once. And my brain can really only handle like 1, maybe 2. Okay. Hoverboard icon. Yeah, just slap you under sprites. And then hopefully. It's project settings, yeah. Okay, this is still this artist. Man, it tends to be if I just let a playlist play, eventually whoever made the playlist has done a lot of EDM. Or dubstep. Get far enough back, it's a dubstep. Which, you know, not bad, but not entirely the vibe anymore. It's not the year for dubstep. Okay, so there. Icon is now updated and fixed. One small success. Let's roll it into another. The next success was switching over to Rider. If I could figure that out. Script execution order. Services. Version control. Editor. feel like I've switched this out before, and yet when I go looking for it, can't find it. Okay, so Unity, switch the ID around. Let's see, what else was I going to talk about? I have less redeemed. Sit down. It's been 10 minutes. I usually go for an hour of standing, but you want me to sit? I suppose I'll sit. Good excuse. I was just complaining that I had too much candy. Well, I'll stand up again in the next 15 minutes or something. It is... I like that it's just a trivial thing. You just press a button and do it. Okay. I was Googling Unity IDE. Unity IDK. Okay, change ID. Because I don't want to say switch. I feel like that's not the word, because change, there we go. Change the, yeah, Unity change editor. What's the thing? What do I gotta click? What, tutorial? No, this should be, I click the menu item. Edit preferences, external tools. Okay, not project settings. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, this one. There we go. I clicked the wrong one. And then what did it say? I was hoping that it would be a little more obvious. External tools, external script editor. External tools. External script editor. Writer. Okay. So that means Visual Studio. Bye-bye for now. We'll see which one I prefer. Oh yeah, we'll give this a go. Well, this will be a major separation of church and state here with I guess I am using Unity, but I think it is this version, or this setup, this layout for Unity at work, but... And I think hopefully we'll be getting back to actually using Unity. Instead of just other scripting. Okay, now I can open this. And that should hopefully open in Writer. This is one of those, I should write down the things I did so I could feel accomplished. Oh yeah, especially with... Okay, so this is... switch the icon. Or update the icon, rather. Update icon, and then update to IDE. Not super necessary, but I did. Oh, and I added an edge to the tops of the ramps. I did that. I did want to add the tree obstacles. That's gonna be weird getting used to a different font and stuff. What do you mean an update available? I downloaded this literally yesterday. In the Unity Package Manager, there is a writer plugin thing. Oh, or maybe you'll just automatically do it. Okay. And then we pin you to the taskbar and slot you over there. So I can actually use this writer thing a little more. Okay, good. I was afraid that that reset everything. Okay, different font, different colors. This is gonna take a while to get used to. Okay, so this is ramps, decals. We're gonna just do a Gnome obstacles. Oh, I was gonna do the camera. But... Is there a save button? Experimenting a bit with grayscale texture to have an ink splat that can be adjusted. Haven't used it for anything, but could use it for this the squid projectile to have them leave ink splats so they shrink until they're gone, but shrink in a way that makes sense and not just a linear scaling of the full texture. Oh, that's neat. Yeah, that's one of those, you can start getting into game dev and it's like, oh, all these little things that make the game look good take a while to figure out. Okay, so then that's number of ramps spawn, number of decals, and then these should probably be split into like their own methods at this point or something, but test K, whatever. Oh, and then this is looping, isn't it? I don't necessarily want it to loop, I just wanted to do all of this artist stuff and then I can bounce to something else. Excuse me, you had it. Obstacles. Oh. Does this have codium? Do I have to, because I have codium, but I think that is, I got that through whatchamacallit. I have no clue how to work this. Resource manager? Structure. Logcat? Problems. I got, well, not 99 of them. I've got, that's a lot less than 99. That's not too bad. I got 6 problems. I think they're not the smallest of problems though either. Missing the shader performance improvements made in Unreal over time. But stuck in 4.23 for the reload game because web builds aren't supported in versions after that. That's a bummer. It gets too fancy for it? That I guess that's what I did with Unity the one time where I was like, oh, let's try this high definition render pipeline. Or like the really fancy one, and then I was like, oh, there's no web builds allowed for this. She was like, ah, I specifically wanted this to be a web build. Which I should have looked at beforehand, but I did not. Oh, and this is picking, yeah, this is picking random. Or making random decals. So... obstacle. Okay, this is definitely not got codium or any kind of extra anything. So now we gotta look up rider codium. Code made. That's so funny to see code made. Because I'm like, that's the guy. There's like 2 people with the third shift thing. And the guy that does that also does code made. I was so confused when I was at work and I recognized the name of the developer. Okay, Engine had to reload the shaders and it took like 5 minutes or something. That would have been just in a few seconds in the newest version. Well, but you'll get that sweet, sweet web build out of it. That's just gotta hold on to that. Okay, pie charm, settings, and then plugins. Settings, plugins, and then give me some codium, some copium, some hopium. There we go, search. Codium. Ah, okay, yeah. Alright. It's fine. I see a beetle. This is a new apartment for me. And we'll see what the bug situation is like. I was kind of waiting for the bugs to pop up and then realized, oh wait, it's winter. No wonder there's no bugs popping up. And now that it's spring, I'm like, oh, there's the bugs. Which is odd, because I moved half an hour away, and I'm like, these are different bugs. I wouldn't expect it to be like a whole different system here, but... We'll see if I get some house centipedes popping up. Because then they'll go eat the bugs. Yeah, it was funny seeing get box elder bugs each year. But yeah, seeing a house centipede was an interesting experience too, because coming from Colorado, where the centipedes are not like that. I was just like, a house centipede. It was kind of wild to me. Oh, that might be... Is that the bug that I'm getting? I don't know if it's that exact beetle, but there's... It might be something like this. Yeah, okay. I've seen these. For sure. Yeah, exactly. I think these are pretty common, pretty endemic. I don't know if they're invasive, but I would assume so. Yeah, it was definitely funny the one time when I was shopping with my sister and saw one of those little Japanese beetles, and I was bored. And I'm like, oh, we'll go rescue the little beetle. Oh, it got trapped in this store here. Then I go to my aunt's like an hour or two later, and she's got this like pot full of water with a bunch of beetles in it, because it was like, oh, this is an invasive species that is eating my grape plant. So. Oh, please log into... What? Why did you pop up with the thing and then you... Okay, I don't need the AWS. It was this. I wanted to log into Codium, or I wanted to log into... Oh, well, I successfully logged into Codium anyway. Also, another instance of like, how in the heck does anybody hide their name? Okay. So, that did reset and restart, right? Also, I'm like, where's my save button? I know I can just hit Control S, but I still go manually hit the save button all the time anyway. So now... Instantiate. Well, that's kind of nice. That's kind of handy. I was expecting Codium to like just get to give me the. I'm getting used to it already. Oh, I didn't have a list of obstacles anyway, so I guess that would help. Yeah, this is game objects. Okay, that one was... I don't know if that was IntelliSense or Codium or which. Okay, so now... No, now you're going off of my dumb mistake there, not... Yeah, it's like here I'm just... Probably copy what this is doing, basically. Well, okay, no, that's a little more in-depth. Okay, now that looks very much like Codium. Okay, so it is giving me something. What are you complaining about here? What? The type must be convertible to object, Unity object, in order to use it as a parameter in the... Oh, it's because I'm not doing a thing here. Just give me one of them. There we go. Bugs wouldn't survive if they entered the room. Oh, the cat would make sure of that. The amount of flies is also decreased since you got a cat. Is the cat actually good at catching bugs? Because I remember we used to feed moths to the cat that we had in my parents' house. Only, when you get a moth in the house, it's like, oh, you want to look at this? Oh, look, they ate the moth, okay. I can't imagine a moth feeling good as a snack. That just... it seemed like too... It just seems like it'd be so dry and fuzzy. Even if there's a nice little meaty crunch in the middle, but... eating a moth would just be... too fuzzy. Yeah, I have eaten, like... mealworms or so. Why? Oh no! Mistakes were made. I shouldn't have made this channel point reward. Well, it was like I was doing it at like a hour cadence or whatever. Or, well, it was mostly I would stand for an hour and then sit until I forgot to stand up again. But, now I guess I'm thinking about it a little more. So. But yes, I did want to stand. I just wanted to start the, yeah, we're speeding up the cadence for sure. Well, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's... Because I do think it is fun. You can make me sit and stand as much as you want. Just because the desk is super easy to mess with. But okay, so now I have an obstacle clone. Now I need to place it on the planet somewhere. It's all those spline points. I was gonna say, it just should be just that. Just do the spawn point. And then instantiate that at the spawn point, I guess? Oh, spline point. Okay, let's do a little bit of that. A little bit of... Oh, wait, you're already instantiating at a random on-unit sphere with the planet radius. Oh, you already did the thing. The Codium already handled it for me. Okay, I don't know if it's quaternion.identity. I kind of doubt it. But... yeah, see, when I say mistakes were made, that's definitely... that's... like, I should put, like, list of catchphrases somewhere. Mistakes were made. Have fun sleeping. God balls. It's a few catchphrases that I think are unique to me and myself. I don't know if they're used anywhere else. Okay, obstacles. Give me an obstacle. And then give me one of those random trees. I'm like, where did these fruit trees come from? Because I don't remember why I have a pile of fruit trees in my assets. Yeah, this. Why do I have mushrooms and fruit trees? I ain't complaining. I think it's cool, but I don't know where they came from. It doesn't know where come, but I decide to write anyway. Oh no, not all of Dallas. Yeah, that's the first thing I did. That is the thing that I'm not avoiding it at all. That's the first thing I did was fix the camera, as you can tell by the tree. But I did get Ryder. I was messing with small things. I did some small things. I updated the icon. I updated the IDE. I added Codium to Ryder. So I'm slowly working my way into fixing the camera. I also thought I'd mess with just slapping some trees on the planet. And then I'll fix the camera. Did I can try the control I of Codium in Writer? I have not. I literally just booted up Writer. I booted up Codium. And I wrote this little piece of code. Well, Codium wrote this little piece of code here for generating obstacles. Oh, enter instructions. That's neat. I will need to remember that, but yeah, okay, I don't need that right now, just yet. But that sure looks like I use plain English to tell the code what to do. Okay, are there trees? There is no trees because there's no obstacle number. The number of obstacles is none, so let's do some trees. I believe they're all going to be rotated the wrong way, but that's fine. I just want to get some trees spawning in a general around the planet kind of thing. That looks like trees. Let's try that again. Oh my goodness, that looks like trees. That is a large tree. That's a big tree. Okay, so I probably should have just tried dragging a tree onto. Okay, wait, are the trees also like ginormous? Is that also? No, okay, they're scaled to the nice post-apocalyptic world of overgrown trees. Well, it's immediately making me think of Grow Up and Grow Home. And I really loved the first game, and I didn't finish the second game. I don't entirely remember why. But, wow, these are flipping massive. Oh, and like I was really kind of wanting to see what the rotation of these were, but this also answers the question. They're all just... yeah, okay. Okay, and then if I do the look at... That's not gonna... yeah, okay, that's why I was making obstacle clone there, so... Oh yeah, because I'm not just spawning a random object onto the planet, am I? It's either ramps or it's the decals, which I think the decals, did I also? Yeah, okay, I was also doing that with the decals. But I don't know if that's gonna work here. Yeah, the colors and the font are gonna take a while to get used to. So, 900 wish lists. Congrats. Good to hear that Steam updated the wish lists. So have you tried the new trailer? Newer-ish trailer? Yeah, this should be... I still need to scale down the trees. But, only ran for a day, so no data yet. Okay. Yeah, road to 1,000. Congrats. Yeah, I was trolling a few different Twitch channels today, just kind of popping in, popping out, and not saying anything. And I was like, oh look, there's a Brainoid. Oh look, there's a Brainoid. And chatting at Too Much Tomato and stuff. So yeah, I should have done a little more work today. But when they decided to boot me out and not log me back in, I was like, well. That's an excuse. And I love my excuses. As to like, oh, I haven't messed with the camera because I needed to update Writer and stuff. Okay, so I was just checking to see if the trees are rotated. Wait, so what is a typical wishlist conversion rate? Oh, they also have the leaves moving. That's nice. Are all of them... Are they all completely sideways? Yeah, okay, so they're all specifically sideways. Okay, and I also need to shrink them. I just thought, let's do the fun, easy thing first before I try to tackle the camera. Oh, quaternary identity, which that's the... Oh, the transform the parent, that's fine. So I guess we'll just do the scale there. Ooh, started to replace the blockout models with real models. Neat. Okay, I didn't need to rotate around, I needed the scale. So local scale? Or transform. I did need transform. I didn't mean to go that far. Then local scale. And then do like just like a 1/10 or something, like a lot smaller. Sure, I should probably use a variable or something, but this is the there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay, so that'll shrink the trees a bit, and then I guess I could do the look at, and then I could rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, how many? Okay, so it's this song and another song. Okay, and then I'll see what other thing I want to listen to. Ah, okay, that's better. It's not. Still seems large. It might be. Oh, well, okay. Well, yeah, I should just rotate it and see how. Rotate 360. Well, okay, it might be some amount of what, the 360 rotation for the spin game? Is that what we're getting at? Okay, now put some spinning trees. Oh man, what would a pinball game on a planetoid look like? That's okay, wait, that's one of those. Let's write that idea down because of like a pinball on a planet. This sounds like a wild idea. Okay. An awful day for you, full of web dev. Remade brainoid.com and removed unnecessary games. Started making a pitch deck. Okay. The marketing stuff. Some of the less fun stuff, I suppose. I don't recall what the first site looked like, but this is a nice portfolio site. I need to fix mine, for sure. Would the ball be attracted to one of the poles? I have no clue. I was just thinking like just a ball bouncing around on a planet would be I love planetoids. It's a weakness. I don't like. I keep making games with planetoids, and then like I don't know that I've finished many of them. It's a brain. Look at it, not a fist bump. Yeah, no, I know it's a brain. My brain is still gonna see it as a fist bump, but I know it's supposed to be a brain. I think it's more fun if it's a fist bump. It's more inviting if it's a fist bump. Yeah, let's see. Let's look at my portfolio site because I'm like, in comparison, this is desperately in need of an update. I need to get off the Weebly thing. I should probably do like, I don't know if. Yeah, because this is some nice animation, some nice like feedback to it. This thing is heckin', what, 10 years or something old, so. Have an AI make a fist bump version. It already has a fist bump version. Look at that big fist punching at the screen. I mean, it being a brain makes a lot more sense with Brainoid, but. Okay, how do I want to rotate these trees is the question. I want to rotate you in a general... The tree, please. That's the tree? Shoot, which tree is this? I want the actual tree. Okay, that's the tree. So... Shoot, I lied. Go to one of these other trees so that I can actually see. So I want to rotate along the X. Like I said, like 90 degrees. Or I suppose 360 and just have a bunch of spinning trees. Okay, so... What is the easiest way to do that? Nope. You were right. Look at that. Rotate 360 degrees. Okay, nope. Rotate around the... Okay, yeah, its position around the up. Actually, no, around the... Right, then? Oh, now I gotta find some more music. Let's see. Of this list, what looks appealing? Anything on here look appealing? Wow, this seems to be more frequent. Like, I don't know what they did, but the bots seem to be out in force. So what's this one? I don't know what this one is. It's all electronic. Ooh, okay, no, I lied. I know what I want. I wanna really zig. I don't even know that song. Oh, wait. Over here. Yeah, speaking of Invincible, I did have that one Joji song stuck in my head for a little bit. That was kind of surprising to get hit with a Joji song in the middle of the show. Definitely not unwelcome, but a little surprising because it was like, the song, it's not a recent song. So probably forward and then do by 90. Okay. I don't know if I'm liking Rider any better or worse. And I suppose there is a way to change like the font and stuff to make it a little more like Visual Studio. But I also feel like I should work on my adaptability and not just retreat back into the same hole I've been using. So hopefully that's trees, kind of, sort of, maybe. Ooh, is that trees? Don't immediately go into a bug. I'm trying to see if the trees are working. The answer's no. That's very much no. Also, they need some kind of collider or something, right? Oh, did I do it? I did the thing. Okay, I want to do the look. No, I want to do it after the look at. This is the X, right? Or no, that's the Z. That also didn't seem to... Dang it. Oh, it's like, why can't you be like this? So let's try that. I doubt that's it. I am assuming I have to change the angle, but just in case I'm wrong and it is just a variable I can fiddle with, I will fiddle with it. see, have I been up to any other fun things? No. Oh, I guess I did start listening to an audiobook. I actually started trying to use my long commute to do something. And I I picked a book on self-esteem. And it very much was just a person rambling about here's what self-esteem is. I'm only an hour into it, but I'll see if it resolves into anything. But they looked like they were fine earlier in terms of actually like rotating around the planet, and now that I decided to try rotating them the other way. Wow, that the singer had some major Mac Miller vibes there for a second, and I was a little confused. Okay. So, now when I hit play, does this. Do the thing. So there should be a bunch of trees lying on their sides on the planet, right? Yeah. Okay. And then after I do that, I want to rotate them 90 around... Wait. Local rotation, right? There we go, local rotation. Well, do you return something, or is this just a rotate around? It feels like it should be. That wasn't seeming to work, though. Okay, well. So I guess we'll try that instead. I liked the rotate around. The rotate around seemed right, but that didn't seem to work. So. Also, you helped me at inconsistent times here. I sort of said what I wanted to do, and then you decided to not do it. Okay, I want to rotate around the X by 90 degrees. You are... Are you degrees or radians or what? Do I remember what radians are at all? I remember that they're related to degrees. That's about it. Oh, did I talk about Mickey 17 yesterday? Oh no, I didn't. Because I did the stream in the morning, and then I went to IKEA and I got a Kallax. So now I have yet another board game shelf. Because I keep having yet more board games that I kickstart. It's surprising that I think I've played more of them than I would have thought. For somebody who doesn't go out and interact with anybody, there's still a fair amount of times where I end up like somehow on a vacation with my family or something. What? I said local rotation here. Two pi radians equals 360 degrees. Yeah, okay, so just a different form of degrees and stuff. Or rotation. The local rotation. This is all the local rotation that I'm changing. This was fine, and then I take the local rotation of this object, and I do the local rotation here. And then they all point the same direction as if they were reset. I confused. It's all local rotation. Okay, so let's not do anything to it. I kind of doubt that this will do anything, but... Or I guess ideally, this should do nothing. If I understand it. Let's see, and then I went and saw Mickey 17, which was a little odd because I saw it at the theater that I used to watch movies at. And I'm like, I'm not anywhere near that theater, but because I was going to IKEA, I was like, oh, well, I guess we'll go back to the theater that I used to go to. Yeah, okay, so all these trees are lying down on their sides, just fine. So now I just want a local rotation. I want to rotate them 90. Yeah, y'all mother fluffers. I don't know if that's a worse phrase or not, but y'all mother fluffers are fine. And then I say, okay, I want to rotate it 90 degrees. And that somehow resets everything? But yeah, Mickey 17 was good. I enjoyed it. It took a little while to get started in terms of, like, at least if you see the marketing for the movie, that's a good, like, 20 minutes to half an hour at the beginning of the movie. It's just kind of explaining the marketing material. But it's like one of those, if you haven't seen the marketing material, that makes sense. And I will agree that I don't think it was as good as Parasite, but I think Parasite's one of those, like, that's hard to pull off. That'd be crazy to make another Parasite-level movie. But for, like, a fun sci-fi thing, it was a fun sci-fi thing. Okay, why does local rotation, if I add a number to what is the local rotation, it ruins all of it? Huh? And now I'm like, well, I guess I could do a parent object and then rotate the tree inside of the parent object. But it also feels like I should be able to just take the model and rotate it. It's the local rotation of this object. The local rotation, it's around... Hello, hello. More dinner with Gnome. I would say I don't typically do, like, but even just lunch today, I was watching a streamer while eating some food. Better than YouTube. I think you're wrong. I like streaming, I like Twitch, but I tend to find I love YouTube. I watch too much YouTube to the point of typically my dinners are watching Nebula, which is that, like, creator-owned YouTuber streaming sort of service. Which I still got a whole bunch of real-life lore videos to watch. I don't have to, but it's the only way I get history at this point, so. Excited to play my game from Down to Jam? Well, Down to Jam has to happen first. There's a lot that could happen in between. Why? I just want to rotate you around the local rotation. The local rotation of this object. The local rotation of this object. The local rotation. Unless it's not local, but... Well, and I did do my picks for Down to Jam for the theme. I don't remember, like, I think it was Flooded and Curse were the two that were, like, the favorites. I joined the jam already. Remember me, you goof. There we go. Yeah, I did Flooded and Curse as my favorites. I don't know if Flooded is necessarily my favorite. Either both of those are, like, I don't know if they're my favorite, but... Yeah, these were the only ones that were a little too broad that I was like, meh. Everything else sounded good to me. Yeah, okay, so my votes are in. We're down to jam. I don't know if there was another trailer or not. Well, and I said there's this thing. This, like, Twitch showcase thing. Which I think is absolutely awesome. Water World with curse. Yeah, the Water World curse. No, I'm trying to. I want to go into it kind of as blind as possible. That's I have the best jams are when I go in. I just see the theme and go off of it instead of trying to like think of an idea beforehand. Let's tag the stream with Down to Jam to show up there to get yourself prioritized. Oh, I was. Yeah, okay, so I do have Vtuber tagged. Because that's how I was finding Vtubers. Oh, chatty and niche games. I could probably hack off one of those and throw it down to jam. But I like both niche games and chatty. I think both either one of those could get hacked off though. I gotta keep kidney stones. Because apparently that got me some followers. What's up with the kidney stones tag? You added it too? Well, it's because I had kidney stones, and I was talking about kidney stones for a bit, and then somebody, it might have been Brainoid or somebody, was saying, why did you just tag it with kidney stones? So then I did, and I left it there. And then it was like just the other day, like, I think less than a week ago, on like that Friday or something, or that Wednesday, somebody showed up and was like, I got here because of the kidney stones tag. So I'm like, oh, well, now I gotta keep it. I still don't know if my kidney stone has fully resolved itself either. There's always just this, like, you know, half a point of pain. Power outage? Power outage on your end, or like stream dead kind of outage? Oh, on mobile now, okay. Well, that's not fun. Okay, we'll get rid of the chatty and do D2J. I am in fact down to jam. I am looking forward to it. It's been a while. When was the last jam? I typically jam a couple times a year. And it's been... Yeah, this was Secret Santa Jam. So it has been like 3 months there. Threw up in the Uber when you had kidney stones just from the pain. Yeah, yeah, it must have been from the pain. Yeah. No, that was the... something like that. Well, I also had the problem of scar tissue in the urethra making it hard to pass kidney stones. As opposed to just the kidney stone being hard to pass. Yeah, the one that I passed, just with like a little bit of pain meds, it wasn't too bad. There was a couple of wandering around at 3 in the morning, like, I'm in pain and I can't focus on anything. But I'll solve a piece of a jigsaw puzzle, then do a lap of the apartment and continue that for a while. Yeah, very glad I'm past that. Yeah, that was when I got diagnosed with the kidney stone. That was where I just had stomach pain. It felt like stomach pain that was just like, that wouldn't go away. And then I limped myself into the ambulance. And then it's like, oh, because I was like, oh yeah, I think I'm okay. And then it's like, oh, are you gonna throw up now? And it's like, yeah, once the ambulance started bumping around, it was like, oh, yes, now I need a bag to throw up in. Yeah, I still don't know exactly what caused the kidney stone, because the stuff like, oh, don't eat meat and don't drink alcohol, I already don't do. But my suspicion is that I just worked out too hard and didn't drink enough water. I've been pretty bad about water the past few days here recently. I know it helps when I have a cup. If if I have a cup that I can measure out and say, okay, I'm drinking a glass of water in 2 hours, that helps. But when I'm at work, I just bring a water bottle and then forget entirely. Meaning I should just bring a cup. I should bring a water bottle and a cup. Make sure I get some water in me. Oh, I need to add like a collider on the trees, or otherwise they're kind of useless. Oh, so then I don't need the model. Okay, no, I lied. We are making a yeah, I'll just solve the problem that way. So this is the tree prefab, because I could also do the same thing like I did with the decals and just switch out the model too. Okay, models. Where are those trees coming from? Where are the okay, well then give me a empty object. And then I don't remember, a peach tree or something. We'll hydrate some more, I suppose. Yeah, I'm definitely taking those hydrates as chug a whole glass of water instead of just drink a little bit. I got some new coasters at IKEA as well. Because I got specifically IKEA coasters because they were flat cork coasters. So I was like, okay, I wanted just really simple coasters. I was like, okay, these work. Because I kept looking at other stores and it was like, here's some fancy stone. Here's some like wood with raised edges. And I'm like, no, I just want a flat disc. Okay, this was add. I don't know where this. Okay, wait. So if we do tree, no, that's a component. Okay, it's a random folder in here then, right? Tree textures. I must have added this as a thing. I just don't recall. Texture. Wait, which one of y'all had these random trees? These are models that I added. Where is external assets? Aha. Wait. Low poly. What are you? Medieval? Are you where these random trees are coming from? Oh, skybox stuff. That might be what it's from. Fences. Okay, so this might not have been me. This might have been my friend looking for... Aha! Trees! Here's where the PT fruit trees are. Okay. So, PT fruit tree. There we go. Okay, now... There was 2 reasons I wanted to do this. It's so I could rotate it, and the second reason was so that I could... do something else with it. There was a second reason. You're supposed to be a prefab. Okay. That goes away. You go there. Okay. What was the second reason I wanted the tree? There was a secondary reason I wanted the tree. Oh, and this is I'm shrinking the parent object. So I gotta shrink the trees. Also, now I don't need to shrink the object because I could just shrink the prefab. Save the thing, please. Okay, and then here I am making sure I don't leave myself enough time to fix the camera. Wait. Okay, you are Oh, okay, because the parent got shrunk to the right size. Okay, so now, like I said, I think I can kind of cheese it if I... So then I can get rid of this. If I just rotate the tree, but just make it fall over in the parent object, then it's good. Oh, the last thing I did was go to the mall. I went to the mall on Monday, and I went shoe shopping, which sucks. And then realized, wait a second, do I have a pair of shoes in my closet? So then when I bought one pair of shoes, and when I got back, I was like, yeah, I do have a pair of shoes in my closet. I should have looked at my closet first. So I'm glad I only bought one pair of shoes. It was just when I was in the process of buying that pair of shoes that I was like, wait a second, do I already have shoes? But that just means I have more shoes. Now are any of them gonna fit my feet well enough that I want to wear them, hopefully. And then will they stay usable? Because that's where I gave up on running shoes. Because... Okay, well at least they're consistently all smashed inside of the planet, right? Yes. But that's where I gave up on running shoes, because I was on my third pair. Because one of them... Yeah, one of them, the soles peeled off the bottom of the shoes. One of them was rubbing a hole into the bottom of my foot, and one of them was rubbing a hole in the top of my foot. And then, you know, third time was not, in fact, a charm. And I said, no, I don't have time for running anyway, I have to commute. And that's all I do now, is commute. Which sucks too, because I had another job where I was commuting a lot and was like, I don't want to do this ever again. And so I moved close to the office, and then I got rid of that job to take this job. And now I have a long commute again. Okay. Wow, I think that does look a lot better with these trees. Okay, but that was the other thing. I remember now. I remember why I was making them into so that I could add the collider. Yeah, we'll just leave that as the model. Thought about the spherical world pinball during the power outage. What's the lose state? I don't know. I think I think I wrote down another pinball idea on my like list of ideas. That was like infinite pinball. That was kind of like a endless runner kind of thing, where you just have more flappers as you go up. But yeah, I have no clue what the lose state would be for a spherical world pinball. But yeah, and I don't think I wrote down like a link or anything. I don't know when I'm gonna find time to make YouTube videos. That's the issue. It's like, here I am doing the, making the game, but eventually I gotta compile it into a video. So some infinite pinball ideas on mobile. Like a timer or a score chasing mode. That definitely works. Although I tend to think of timers as kind of like more of a band-aid. Where it just kind of says, oh no, you only get to have a certain amount of fun for a certain amount of time. Score chasing makes more sense for like a pinball. Wow, this adds a lot. Just adding trees adds a lot. Okay, give me some cylinders, I think. Earn time doing some side quests. Well, I know there are... What is it, like Yokis? Yeah, you. So there's somebody's island adventure. Yo, it's something like that. It's like a Metroidvania pinball. Yoku. Okay, I missed the wrong letter. Yoku's Island Express. Yeah, that's more of an open world pinball thing. That apparently made $1 million. Wouldn't really have expected that out of pinball, but... Have I seen Pinball Quest for the NES? I have not. My pinball experience is Mario Pinball that I never finished because the game had this weird save system where if you did not quit in between the exit screen and going back to the main menu screen, it would reset and chuck your progress. So I never did. I made some progress in it for a while, and then one of those days when it reset me, I was like, nope. Mario Pinball Land. And then back in the day, I did a pinball. Yoku is more platform adventure with pinball flavoring. Okay. Shoot, I know there's a guy who's doing a combination of a shoot 'em up with a pinball game. So you're using your spaceship to shoot a pinball around. Ah, shoot, but there's also, back in the day, I played like an adventure game, pinball game on the computer that had like, I want to say dinosaurs and stuff. I don't know. It's like, so like PC dinosaur pinball game. That's probably not gonna be. It's way too vague. 3D Ultra Pinball on the Lost Continent. I did build a giant pinball machine in Bricadia with a friend when the demo was up. That's cool. Yeah, I've never gotten into pinball, but I think but I did play something like not Deadly Creatures, Creature in the Well, that I had a lot of fun with. I think I just like the idea of the bumpers and stuff. Like, that's fun to do in Super Smash Bros. Is bust out the bumpers, and especially if you make one of those like murder pits where somebody just bounces around on bumpers and is not allowed to escape. Nah, I don't think this is it. Because it wasn't just dinosaurs. I just remember a section of the game that was dinosaurs. So like maybe an adventure pinball? PC? Anyway, a PC adventure pinball. No, it's gonna give me all these games that look like pinball. Which it was a game that, because it was a game that used pinball, but it didn't look, it was not just a, yeah, I have no clue how to, wait, I have a pile of CDs. I will be back in a sec. That was a lot easier to do than I would have expected. Okay, Pinball Madness 4, is that the game? It also has the words Adventure Pinball Forgotten Island. put the whole thing in then. Adventure Pinball. Forgotten Island. Yeah, there we go. This was the game. This is the other pinball game I played. I'm surprised I was able to just go find these old computer games. Yeah, so Pinball Madness 4, which had apparently a whole pile of these games. Bejeweled Alchemy. Frogger Adventures The Rescue. I love Frogger. But yeah, this one also had some of that adventure element where you were going from pool table to pool table. Yeah, I remember having fun with that one as a kid. That's why I kept these CDs, despite the fact that I don't think I can really play them. But I made the ultimate pinball game, but nobody's playing it. Now I'm trying to remember what the Brainoid pinball game was. And Super Pinball Maker. Oh, this. Okay. Now, is it a roguelike? Let's make everything into a roguelike. Hello, hello. I know that there's pretty sure there are some pinball roguelikes. Or wait, no. Pinball Deck Builder. Although that's probably what this is. If this is a Pinball Maker. Now this must have taken a while to make. Oh, that's looking like it looks like an AI pinball arcade in the background. It looks like an old AI image. Looks nice and muddy. Yeah, we're talking pinball, not I was about to say gotcha. Why am I thinking gotcha? Not Peggle. What's the other the thing with the gambling and the pegs? That's in Japan. I was trying to finish the dead gum collider, and then I got distracted by the idea of pinball on a planetoid. Okay, give me a collider. Yeah, because I know Balili in there. Hey, SkyTech6. I've seen that icon all over Discord. And then I never actually say anything, so. But hello. I think you just picked up streaming or something recently. I don't think I was able to stop by a stream, but I have seen the name, so. Oh, okay, yeah. Seen each other in DC together. Okay. Well, and you seem to be a IGDA DC, yeah, okay. But I think you're also better about actually using any of the Discords that you're on. I lurk, but I don't say anything, and I really need to. I want to get better about that. Actually, like saying things in Discord. Because I'm terminally online anymore. I don't interact with anybody. Not as good at using that one. Well, yeah, because there are some that are. Well, it's funny that I like the Discords that don't get used, because then they. Oh, as mods for our game dev and INAT. Huh. INAT. Not sure about that one, but our game dev. Oh, okay. You grandfathered in the name, the color of the name. Okay. Do I want to just? No, I want to stretch it. Okay, give me like a 3 maybe, and then rotate you Not you. Okay, no, I lied. You're in the wrong spot. Physics. Capsule collider. I'm just realizing, oh, Gnome. Gnomeable. Here I am adding physics and capsule collider. It all makes sense. Okay. 34 seems a bit big. Oh, I guess it could just stay inside of the planet too, but that's... I don't really need to do that. That's too much. Okay, something like that. Just the bottom of the tree, I don't think I... X is actually white, so back in the day you wouldn't even see the name. That's fun. Now you get me curious as to like what specific color is my background on chat on OBS, and can you make a name disappear? Okay. This is an hour and a half to get through just adding a fun, like just trees everywhere. Then I can spend another... it's like I should get better about cutting the stream at like 8 o'clock, because that works better for people and that works better for me going to bed at a good time. Oh, I spawned inside of a ramp. Okay. Let's throw that on the bugs list. Spawning inside a ramp. Man, I just wanted to just dump this out onto the Play Store and call it done. And then I started having fun with it. And now I'm like, ugh, now I gotta make it good. Now I actually believe in the product I'm making. Now I gotta make it good. Well, that's fun, but not but that's sort of fun. Okay, it probably should just be instant death like the other things. So now how do I tag it as instant death? The back of the ramp is... layer back. Yeah, it's using layers. Which I'm not super familiar with. I don't know if that's the best implementation, but that's... wasn't my decision, and I'm just gonna roll with it. So now... You're not the one with the collider, you are, so you can be this back layer. What do you mean change children? This is the child. No, it's not. These are the childs. Okay. Been coughing for over a week and exhausted. That sucks. Another reason to have a coffee emote. Yeah, my light cough is like maybe a couple times a day. I do just a very sad light cough. I'm very glad that it hasn't turned into anything worse. Okay, there we go. You can just crash. Yeah, being sick always sucks. Because you have enough energy to want to do things and then can't. Because too tired. Okay, why... I survived once. Wow. There we go. As long as you don't spawn near anything, it's fine, so... you could say a few things to lose faith in the project? Well, I mean, I didn't have faith until very recently when I fixed the controls, so... But sure, if you have some criticisms, feel free to drop them. I know the game looks kind of dumb and bad, but that's everything I make, so... But am I doing District Arcade this year, or has it already passed? I don't recall when that is. Oh, I was getting emails about... I think that's the Indie Game Fest or something is happening soon. Yeah, it's not... I don't think that's the District Arcade. I think that's something else. So I don't recall if and when the Or Indie Game Fest. Yeah, okay. I'm getting emails about the Indie Game Fest, and I think that's in June. And then District Arcade. I don't remember if and when that happened. I'm further from DC now, so I'm less inclined to do a longer commute to DC to see anything. Okay, so for 2025, it hasn't happened yet. That's end of the year kind of thing. Oh, and I missed... Yeah, I think I missed it last year because it was... I was moving right around that time. And I was bummed that I didn't get to see Goblins Fall in Love. Oh, these are... Yeah, I was like, okay, Sand Knight I've seen, Hook, Line, and Sniper. There's gonna be a talk next week. For Numbers I've seen. Clean Corpse I've seen. Over Many Waters I've seen. So I've seen a good chunk of these. Tried out the Hogwarts Legacy Creator Kit for modding. They managed to make it a lot more difficult to run than Unreal Engine. Over 400 gigs. Jeez. Yeah, I was like, this was November last year. So yeah, if you if you didn't do it November of last year, then you missed it. But that means you haven't missed this year. It's gonna be a while for this year's District Arcade. Wait, this said something about goblins falling in love, right? That's... I saw the word goblins, and I was like, yes, please. I like goblins. Okay, well, I'll look at that later, I suppose. Okay, I was also waiting for Brainoid to take a big dump on my project here. Which, you know, fair, but... especially now that I've goofed it with these trees. It's probably because they're using some flippin' dumb... It's like, why are we using a layering for the collisions? Okay, if I make this collider smaller, will that help? If I change the entire collision system, will that help? Yeah, that'll probably help. Do I want to change the entire collision system? No, I don't. Let's make it a lot smaller. Let's see if that's, you need to play it to roast it. I could probably throw together a web build and see, Well, okay, and I could probably get rid of these trees to, there we go. Oh, I could cut down on the number of trees. I don't actually need a lot of trees. That might help. I think some of it is just breaking up this, concrete texture. Which I try to do by throwing stuff on it, but... So I might just kind of neuter the... Ooh, that's close. The number of trees. Well, I mean, I guess in terms of visuals, you can roast it on visuals. But I can also use the excuse of I'm working on the visuals. Okay, and the ramps colliding with each other. I think I put that down already. Yeah, ramps colliding. Is that a tech deck? That's what it ended up being, kinda. That's what it's looking like. It's not, obviously not an official tech deck, and I didn't slap the words tech deck on it or anything, but it's an extremely simple skateboard that I made in a Blender because I don't know how to 3D model. And I was just learning it for this project, so... Yeah, it's still in the gray box state. Well, and I think there's a way to upgrade the lighting or something. Or there's some way I could probably change the lighting and make it look better, too. Okay, I'm done with the trees. You were saying the camera. This is probably put that on, maybe not. Okay, wait, I just added that. Let's do fix camera as a feature as opposed to a bug. I mean, I guess it could be a bug, but. Okay, the camera was not a ton. Okay, and I added this time to delta time, so. Why did I add it there? What am I doing? I was just excited that I remembered. Let's add time.delta time to something. So like this or something would be a good spot for it. Okay, because I need to remember how to do lerping, and I don't think I have... What's the thing called? The Dream Tech is the ones that made the splines. Dewtween! I don't think I have Dewtween. Dewtween is good for smooth, which is package manager. I want to manage my package. Actually, yeah. Do I have Dewtween or not? Dewtween is love. Dewtween is life. I'm learning this. Like, for the people who know it, it seems to be an activating phrase. So, I should work on my... Okay, wait, this is all of the things. That's Unity registry in project. So was Dewtween... It does not look like Dewtween. So Unity registry, and then give me that Dewtween. I'm forgetting how to find this. Yeah, third party, not in registry. Which is what the... This should be in like my assets or something, right? Yeah, there we go. That's the one I needed to click. Yeah, okay. Just import it into the project. Oh, Demi-Giant. So Demi-Giant makes Dewtween. Every time I see a loading bar, I just want to sit and watch the loading bar, and I'm like, that is the exact time to be doing chatting. It's to talk. And yet. Okay, well, now it's been a while, I'm gonna sit. Missed what I said, was watching the loading bar. Let's see, now I'm afraid to announce whether I'm sitting down or standing up. Because then it's like, oh, I have channel points. Dance, monkey. Shocked at how few assets I have. We were trying to keep this project small. Like, because we started on like a boat racing game off of like another Unity example project thing. That we also found somebody had just uploaded that onto the Google Play Store as a project. But yeah, trying to figure out boat physics was just like, okay, this is a lot. Both of us were getting a little worn down with it, so we switched to doing this instead, and then both had like life circumstances happen, so it was just like this try to get it done before the end of the year project is now March, and we're still not done. And now I am adding more to it because of like, well, visually, it's just a pile of nothing. Well, it's because it went from like, I just want it done to, actually, this is a little fun. So maybe with a little bit more effort, I can actually make something okay instead of something that exists. I never remember. I believe it's just you press the button. And then watch the loading bar. Get mesmerized by the loading bar. Oh, what's the line from IT Crowd? Catch that ludicrous display last night. I have not watched any kind of sports ball. Because not only have I not watched any kind of sports, I used to watch the Olympics as a kid. I have not watched the Olympics in forever either. I have not caught any ludicrous displays in a very long time. Except for Red Bull shorts. YouTube shorts of whatever Red Bull stunt that comes along. Yeah, I did see a short that was a guy doing a... yeah, don't watch many sports, but do like the Olympics. Yeah, no, I remember liking the Olympics as a kid. And I like playing sports. Like, playing tennis, I think is fun. I think watching tennis is less fun. Or at least, especially like junior varsity tennis, I felt kind of bad for my parents because I felt like there was a lot of just like watching the kids run around and pick up tennis balls instead of like actually playing the game and stuff. Yeah, it's definitely where I feel a little bit of that best at the bottom of the barrel. Where I'm like, because I ended up as like the best of JV, and I'm kind of glad I did not get into varsity, because the coach was strict, and it was like, oh, well, yeah, no, I don't have any aspirations to be the best at tennis. I just want to have fun playing it. So I'm glad I did not make it to varsity in my time playing tennis. Last 2 times you played tennis, got a hernia and then sprained your ankle. Oh my goodness. Well, that's always one of those things of like, does that mean you just need to go out and do more, or is that a... Which, that's also the thing that happens to me when I'm sick, where I'm like, I'm tired. That means I should push myself to get past this tiredness. And then I end up making myself more sick, so... Okay, I hit apply, right? Yeah, okay, so that's set up. Right, you are in the project. It's called DoTween, right? DoTween imported. Okay, enough yapping. Let's actually read what the thing says. Okay, I don't need to re-download it. It appears to be downloaded. Hopefully it's up to date. February 2024, maybe. Okay, so that is updated. Now I've hit import too many times. Do you wanna think about it? Or no? Did you do the thing? Yes, no. Okay, added DoTween. There's something in there says added DoTween. And then I was looking at the oh, it's over here. It's one of those ones where, yeah, okay. It's on my other monitor. It's way the heck over here on my other monitor. That's why I'm getting lost. Okay, I saw it last time. And then I didn't see it this time. Because I looked this way, and then it pops up way the heck over there. Okay, so now I have re-downloaded it and re-imported it, and it already popped up and said that it's good to go. So... And you're gonna take forever, and then I'm gonna I'm gonna spend 5 minutes fiddling with the camera to go, nah, it's broken. Oops, I broke it. And then call it quits. Run away and go do something else. Like, go to bed. And repeat it all again the next day. And say, please, I don't want to commute so much. Okay, this was... No. You're in there, right? It was just this. Do tween setup required. Set up do tween. Add and remove modules. Which then it popped up with, here's the modules to add and remove. And then, yeah, I want to add and remove these whenever you finish. Yeah, I know my mom was trying to say, like, oh, go do a van pool. Go do a carpool getting to work. And it just... It's not the driving aspect. It's the fact that it's 2 hours of my day that are just gone. Because even in a carpool, I'd still be, like, listening to an audiobook. And that's about it. Or it's like, maybe there's some chatting. But... Okay, so that's set up, because it doesn't say set it up again. Okay. I was just expecting it to show up in my package manager here. When I say in project, I was expecting to see do tween, but maybe I'm a little confused there. Okay. Here, you. Wait a second. Wait one fluffin' second. Excuse me. Pardon me. Aren't you supposed to be opening in Writer, not Visual Studio now? I thought I switched it. The fluffin' heck. You know, one of these times I should just switch up and say what the actual curse words are instead of faking it. Okay, it was preferences. And then it was Visual Studio refuses. Yeah, I know how to get here, meaning I did this already. I switched it. When did you reset, you goof? Excuse me, because Writer is open. When did you do this? When I imported something? There we go, okay. Oh, and that... Actually, wait a second, just out of curiosity. If I close this fully... Sure, yeah, I'm sure. And then I pop it open again. In terms of comparison time for opening the IDE. Is it slower? Is it faster? Oh, and then Unity decides to get in the way and say, well, I'm gonna take forever opening whatever IDE that you pick. Okay. Really, you should pick up a different engine just to try things. Well, yeah, especially now that here I am picking up a new IDE and everything. And now you just don't want to open this either. Mistakes were made. Better question is why, Writer? Visual Studio tried to help you revert back. Well, this Brainoid said, "Hey, try it out." So I was giving it a shot. I think Phil also mentioned using Writer. So I said, sure, you know what, why not? Like, other people seem to have much better efficient systems for making things, so let's try it. I like listening to other people so that I make less decisions myself. Although I was listening to a self-esteem book on the way back from work to try to work on the being a little more assertive and stuff. Yeah, free for non-commercial use. Although it didn't, the pricing was like only 100 and something for a year, which is really not too bad though, so. Oh yeah, okay, better Unreal support with Rider. That's, yeah, you mentioned that. Okay, so now the question was, is Do-tween? Do-tween? Yes, there is a lot of do-tweening. So now the question is, how do I get this to work with the camera though? To be more on the what side? $100 versus 0 year. Okay. It's 8 o'clock now. And all of anything I was gonna get done is out the window. Okay, I should... The plan, I think, is to just break the camera so that I have to fix it the next time I come around. That's maybe not the best idea, maybe not a healthy idea, but hopefully it'll push me to fix it. Is this just a random variable in here? This should probably be... Height is never used, and then there's this. What is... This seems to be like a max speed. And honestly, I think I'm gonna redo some of this for my own edification here. Okay. Yeah, I'll make it a float too. So, max speed. That's what that appears to be. Let's do that. Oh, the more assertive side? Yes, I did want to try to be a little more assertive. Hand smoothing camera logic? Don't like Cinemachine? No, I just forgot it existed. I could also mess with Cinemachine. Which is also another thing I haven't added, which I can add more things. Yeah, I haven't messed with Cinemachine much either. Free sports balls? Apparently I picked up free sports balls at some point. Okay, Unity register. Cinemachine. Apparently I didn't even have it installed. Well, Cinemachine says to me more like hand animating a camera for like a AAA game kind of things. You ever need someone to tell them you said no pickles? Let me know. I've actually come around on pickles. I won't go out of my way to eat a pickle, but I also won't say no to putting pickles on a sandwich. Same thing with cilantro. I will still say no to. That's a specific like, no, it tastes like soap. No, that kind of ruins it. Cilantro, I will. I guess it's cilantro rice at Chipotle, which is somehow not too bad. But it's that little bit of cilantro on like a salad or something. It's like, oof, no, that's a no. Yeah, it's like raw, like just throwing a tomato on something was, yeah, F cilantro. But yeah, it's something like came around on like diced tomato stuff too. It was like, I liked, you know, tomato sauces and stuff. But it was only a little more recently that I was like, sure, I can eat just raw tomato. And most of it was just the fact that it's those like overpowering flavors. Not necessarily that I didn't like the flavor. Just that like if you throw a pickle on something, that the whole thing tastes kind of like pickle. As opposed to a harmonious experience. Okay, I was getting Cinemachine. No, I didn't click that. No. No, I didn't click that. I lied. It's gonna just sit there and load. Okay, Cinemachine. Do I know how to use Cinemachine at all whatsoever? No, I don't. Throw it on the camera. Although that's a lie. I have used Cinemachine for the last job I did, but did not get very good at it. Yeah, it's because it's Cinemachine path, and that is specifically not what I'm doing. A virtual camera, maybe? An external camera. A mixing camera? Yeah, I have not used Cinemachine. I do not know. It needs like a Cinemachine brain too, right? It's something like the splines, where you need like the spline computer and then the camera, I think. Brain and virtual. Yeah, okay. That was gonna be my assumption. So yeah, we'll give it a go. And virtual. Yeah, brain is controller, virtual is the different views. Find some peace and mediate the stress. Meditate and rest. I've been walking over. Other stuff is extra. Okay, so do I also need the camera, or is that? Okay, so let's just see what this does. Oh, okay, it's another one of those ads at start. It always pops up with like a, it's this, it looks the same. The incoming ad break and the ads are running look the same. Okay, still needs the normal camera. Actually, I think this does feel better just slapping it on there. Or unless it's just me, I can't tell if that actually is or is not better. Turn off the follow cam script and then set the follow look target. Well, it'll be interesting, yeah, because yeah, we'll see with this planetoid, because I know that's why we're doing some special stuff there. So then get rid of that and then set the follow look target. So look at the hoverboard. Oh, follow the hoverboard and also look at the hoverboard. That's kind of an interesting idea, but I guess if you're trying to orbit the camera or something, then you'd want them separated. You gotta keep them separated. Oh, for chugging a whole glass of water and stuff, I'm surprised. I did not need to use the restroom. But I think it's also an indication that I was not drinking enough water. Ta-da! Where the... It's going! Come back! Okay, so... Just got an ad about water. Smart water? What is it? I didn't set the mode. What's the water that comes in the can? Yeah, that's another one of those ones that's just all marketing. I actually did, like, when I bought a salad at a salad shop, I got that, whatever death water it is, and just do nothing down there. Third person follow. Hard lock to target. Get rid of all the reason that I was doing switching this out. Same as follow target. So I'll just grab one of these, I suppose, and see what that does. Composer will typically be your view, and third-person follower should maybe do the orbital. Oh, that's neat. It's, you know, kind of impossible for... Okay, wait, if I try flipping the other way? Oh, wait. This is what I was gonna throw this on social media. Oh, lost. No, wait, I like that idea too much. You can set it to save during play also and fully build it in runtime. Okay. We're just gonna do a fun. It's on Android. Okay, no. I wanna. Now I actually have some updates that I could post on social media, and then I gotta find the time to post on social media, which I should do like after the stream and stuff too. So. Total what kind of water muted the ad and the tiny preview. Okay. Yeah, if you set up a different view when it's flipping, it can automatically smooth between a different view that zooms out. Well, yeah, it's the transition between like the main menu and the like playing the game. I think also needs to be fixed. This is the gravity test, so yeah, just bottle this. Bottle this horrible little preview so I can throw it on social media. Oh, you're still loading. Time to just sit there and watch it. Ah, no, I killed off my bottle of water. All virtual cameras that switch. Current one is whichever has highest priority. It'll auto transition between them. Okay. So it sounds like some things to fiddle with. I do like fiddling because it feels like progress, but I don't have to think about it. I can just press some buttons or change some numbers. That's probably why I'm so inefficient, because I don't want to actually think about a solution. I just want to fiddle with things and hope that the solution comes out. Although I have not played with AI much, which it sounds like that's the thing I should like. That's what AI is good for, is you fiddle with it and it pops out stuff. One of the clients has so many virtual cams in the gameplay loop, it's wild. Forced into knowing the system a good bit. Okay. This is just throw it under marketing. This is just a different view. It's just a random extra thing. For St. Patrick's Day. I did not do anything for St. Patrick's Day. I didn't even think about... Well, okay, I did wear a green sweater. I did put on a green shirt and green sweater. And that's about it. Yeah, because I think that meetup pops up with the, like, beer crawls or whatever it is. Or bar crawl, there we go. Doing bar crawls. And I'm like, I don't drink, and I don't like beer. So those things just do not appeal to me. Yeah, I think I signed up for a couple of those, like, singles meetups, and then it tends to be like, oh, let's go to a bar, and I just don't have an interest in that, so... Well, I gotta find the time to do stuff, too. And then it's like, oh, look, Down to Jam is happening. I guess that's my weekend. Oh, look, Unpub is happening. I guess that's my weekend. Oh, look, I should think about making YouTube videos. That's what I want to do. Make some small projects and turn them into YouTube videos. But then when am I going to find the time to edit a video? Dived into learning how to make games for Playdate. Yeah, that's one of those. I got the Playdate. I think it was like slightly cheaper. Or I got it on a whim or something. Absolute blast working with a super weird console. But yeah, I did get a Playdate kind of on a whim. And haven't touched it. I had it sitting on my table for quite a while to try to remember to at least like play it and use it, and it just never happened. But it definitely interests me. I do want to play with it because there's some banger games on it. Yeah, exactly. Like there's good stuff. Extras, which were released recently. I think that's part of it too. It's just because it has a revolving door of games. And I'm just like, I'm not going to be able to keep up with that. I can't keep up with any of the other things that I have in my life, so. Okay, yeah, the updated icon does look a little nicer. Okay, so. Just a quick little. It takes forever for it to finally go, oh yeah, and then that pop-up also ends up on the screen too. Oh no, the touch controls don't work on here. Ugh. I forgot that the touch controls don't. Well, that Cinemachine really makes you look cinematic. I mean, this looks kind of cool and impressive despite the fact that nothing is going on. And my model is almost holding up in zoomed form. Yeah, it didn't hit any ramps or anything. Okay, so... well, I can't escape it. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to do more builds and stuff, too. It feels good to feel better about this project, though, because I was feeling kind of down of like, yeah, let's just dump it. And then I fixed the controls, and now I'm enjoying it more. Technically, it's more console exclusive than all the other consoles combined. What about Ouya? how many exclusives did the Ouya have? There's aging myself for sure. Oh, I can just run the game again. That's all I need. Doubt Ouya hit 30 games. Yeah, then it pops up with the dumb thing. There we go. I don't hardly even remember what the Ouya was supposed to be. Oh, the other... I mean, the other version worked better. I was just hoping for like a... yeah, I wanted to do like flippy dippies, and that did not... okay, let's see if this one does it. It actually almost looks better zoomed in. Like this ridiculous zoom actually makes it look more fun and interesting. It might also be the Cinemachine camera like actually doing some work here. Yeah, this is not entirely working out. I can't control this anyway, so we'll just let it run for fun. I think the trees are actually doing an absolute butt ton to make this more visually interesting. Wow, I'm not doing anything to do this, and it looks kind of neat. Yeah, almost first-person skate planet. I was like, this is a cool camera angle, so, like, sure. We'll just... oh, there's the end. Because I think this is an important part of doing game dev, is kind of capturing some of these in-development moments. The fun of, like, just messing with the camera or bugs and things. I know that's... I was just watching Sledding Game. It was like, oh look, I messed up the movement. And now everybody's super speedy. Yeah, let's figure out how to use Composer, be able to make it look great. That was the plan, was to actually make it look better. I think it is... There's a little bit of this skybox that's also not doing huge favors because there's... Like, the bottom of the skybox isn't really working. I don't know if there's an easy way to... I mean, because I know we're also using more of like a space skybox when you fly out from the planet. It's just this bottom part here. Like, we had a whole pile of skyboxes. Shoot, I looked this up last time. There was like a skybox menu somewhere. And I don't remember where it is. Well, at least I started on breaking the camera, so... Skybox isn't lighting. Yeah, okay, because I feel like it used to be under camera. Rendering, lighting. Okay, so was there any better skyboxes? Yeah, you are feeling the role that Brainoid typically takes. Of, do I remember where any of the menus are? And the answer is no. There's a lot to Unity that I have either never learned or forgotten. Or they changed it and updated it, because like I said, I think skyboxes used to be under cameras. There was a whole pile of skyboxes somewhere. Like under textures or something. No, it was under the like assets. There was a whole pile of skyboxes. Right? Have experimental settings whenever you can switch to first person. It's just very close to third person. If it doesn't add too much complexity. Well, I think it's fun for a, like I said, like a marketing beat, but I don't know that it's a actual menu setting thing I want to add. Yeah, it's so funny that it hits like 8 something. I can just feel my brain slowing down. Okay, external assets. Sky series there. This had a whole bunch of... Yeah. Furball Day top. Fluff Ball. Fluff Ball Day. Mega Sun top. So, but where are the skyboxes coming from for here then? No, lighting. Only gonna do Down to Jam this year? Well, I think you cranked out a few different Jam games last year, and if you are focusing fully on Replicat, yeah, okay. If I can't pull Replicat out of my brain, then it's his bedtime. But I think sticking with Replicat is probably the best idea. Especially if you're still having fun with it, so... Typically only give feedback to the peeps they know. Well, I guess I've slowly gotten more integrated with the group here. I think there's a lot of people that showed up from that. I think I've tended to like the smaller jams. Although, I don't know. I think everybody found me through Pirate Software, doing the Pirate Software jam. So... Okay. Oh, when's the GMT? The GMTK is in the summer, which I like doing that one. Okay, so these Skybox Vert Blended Skybox. Why do we have these in here? Why are they not? It's a skybox materials. Is this other materials or something? Hate the pirate jams. Did a single one. Only feedback was, why did you build this with the... Wow. I did... What is it? I think... Did I do one or did I do two of them? I might have only done the one. I mean, this was also before any kind of controversy happened with pirate software. I guess the 16? Which one did I do? No, not my dashboard. Oh, did the one with the huge prize money. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I started a single jam that had like some amount of money and I would say effort, but there was not any effort put on behind it. They were just like, we're gonna get some big name people and it was like, we're gonna get some big names and some big money and that's gonna be the jam. And it did not feel, yeah, this one, where they're like, oh, let's revolutionize survival games. And it did not feel like it was well run at all, and I gave up. It was just like, it felt like they were just like, hey, go use our specific tool. But I don't think there was a lot of people that actually participated in the jam, meaning there probably was some good money to be had there. Although I think this did actually have some fun ideas for revolutionizing survival games. Down to jam, lots of people will be streaming, so it'll be really easy to get feedback. Yeah, entirely. Yeah, jams are a good way to get followers. Yeah, that's been surprising to me. It's a good way to get viewers for sure. I've gotten, I think, a few followers. But it was definitely like the couple of streaming jam games. I got a good amount of viewers. Literally got no feedback from the judge at first, and only after complaining about it actually got feedback. You got me curious as to, like, I don't even remember what feedback I got for this one. I don't know if it's viewable or not. Because I don't know if it's a comment on here. I don't think so. Oh, it's on the submission page, isn't it?
Last night? A while ago? That was like 2 or 3 nights ago. How did you like it? Insane? Did you see it? I haven't seen it. It's like, oh my god.
Oh, Polycube. I haven't seen Polycube in
I want to watch 2 movies right now.
forever. But I think oh, that's what it was. It was another one of those people that was awake at the middle of the night, and he decided, oh, I'm actually gonna fix my sleep schedule. So. Oh, every time you do a jam, all the other games get a nice boost. That's cool. Now we're gonna go back to shitting on this game. What? It's a fun toy. It wasn't a finished. I'm still proud of it. But if any of the front page said to the front page edition did great for followers. The only one that has done any kind of numbers for me, which is not much, but well, I don't know. It's the oh no, that's my somehow people are finding my link tree and clicking the top link on my link tree. But the views. Yeah, idle dice roller that I did for the GMTK game jam was hovering at about 100 on the popularity out of like 6,000 entries, which felt pretty good. But yeah, this one was a little frustrating to me because it was so simple. I was just like, roll of the dice is not a great theme. Which, it was funny watching his latest like teaser video. He's like, and we had good themes like this and not you. But then it's like one of the simplest games to make for me. And this is the one that got the most views. People do like their itch.io games. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm in full yap mode. It's 8:30. I think I'm ready for bed and stuff too, so. I think worst gameplay is also your most popular. Yeah, kind of a bummer. Like, I think... Yeah, do I have like a best gameplay? Well, I know I have though, like the stuff that I'm... Yeah, so give me my profile. That's probably better than looking at the... Yeah, this is one that I think one of the most proud of. Because this was just all me making like a Minecraft inspired thing in 2 days, so... Wow, which won the Epic Mega Jam only has 1,000 views. That's surprising. I feel like Epic would have got you at least a few more followers and stuff, but... Like I said, that's what I was just mentioning with this thing. No, okay, no. Wolf's Den Jam. Because they had a good amount of money attached to this thing, and they had like a good amount of... Yeah, 15k in prizes. Yeah, it has 41 entries. Yeah, it had Cliff Bleszinski, it had Ice-T, Bargy, Wellen, and 41 entries. Like, it just did not feel like it was run well at all, which is why I kind of gave up on it. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, oh, that looks like it's AI generated too, so. I did a diversity jam and had 22k views. Dang, dude. It's like I don't think that's... What is my total? Yeah, 24k views in total for my entire itch.io page here. A really bad, barely a game project from 2019 has now started getting views and even a download last week. Huh. Yeah, it's weird how that happens sometimes. Like, even I recently, somebody gave me $2 for this, yeah, It Takes a Village. Just randomly, it was like, here's $2. I'm like, why? What? I was absolutely baffled. Because this was just a very simple, like, Twitch Plays Tamagotchi. That, like, barely worked. Yeah, that was definitely a lesson learned of, like, turn on the monetization, because people will give you money. I don't know why, because I think it's just the, yeah, this character generator is the only thing that actually has, like, a cost attached to it, so... Some collections also seem to get decent views. 2 games and it's just CSS Showcase collection that drive a bit. Huh. Yeah, I don't think anything is in a collection anywhere. Could update it and have a more up-to-date version from 2019 that was never uploaded. They just don't see the skip button. Skip button on what? Where? Yeah, I need to do more of this. I need to turn more of these into GIFs. GIFs, GIFs. GIFs is the one that I want to default to. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a the most ad-filled game ever, the most ad-infected game ever, and then just doing a bunch of these, like just showing off my old projects for the ads. Okay, that's 8:30. I should call it quits. Yeah, more proud of a game being in a bunch of collections than the high views. Okay, this, anybody want to go raid? We got people? At least we got people chatting. Yeah, okay, my brain's... I'm feeling the headache. I ate too much candy. Not a good idea. Yeah, okay, we got numbers. 6 people. That's more than... That's a lot of people. Gonna switch to the FBA stream otherwise? Well, okay, if you're gonna do that, then let's just go right into there. Or let's see who else is streaming, just out of curiosity. There's some Adagon. I think we raided into there recently. Oh, he's playing with somebody else? No, it's all the knock thing. No. Okay, FBAs. Yeah, we'll raid into here. Okay, no, I don't need an ad. I don't need the... Okay, and I will be back on Wednesday with more of this, most likely. Just to try to eventually finish it, kind of, sort of, maybe someday, hopefully, so. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Funbase Alpha was just here, so. Yeah, just upload projects just to have them somewhere else. Yeah, I sort of did that with one of these, yeah, I have a couple that were, like, sort of done, that I, uploaded places. Okay, let's go right into Funbase Alpha. And then I will go to bed. Because my head hurts. There we go. So like I said, I will be back on Wednesday with more of this game development stuff, so... Oh, I guess I haven't... I need to press the button, and then I can wait for everybody to be ready, and then I can say goodbye. I think I'm just kind of giving Funbase Alpha his viewers back, but... but... it's been fun. Bye! I'll be, like I said, I'll be back on Wednesday. Bye. Let me do a little bit.